So one of the papers that you're involved in, Chris, whilst you're at NICE, was the Assessing the Value of Innovative Medical Devices and Diagnostics, the Importance of Clear and Relevant Claims of Benefit. And one of the most interesting things that we hear about this paper was about, which focuses on NICE's decision making when it comes to selecting technologies for evaluation, and not all of them get through, only a number of them get through selection.
47%.
47% get through for selection. But what's interesting is this misconception that NICE do need randomised controlled trials. What's your view on that?
Thank you, Mike. Great discussion of that paper, great synopsis. And the topic selection stage is before the evaluation actually begins. So a panel at NICE, which used to be the MedTech committee, reviews the evidence that's been sent by the company. So this paper is based on that evidence that was submitted. So obviously the company is making the best case to be selected for evaluation subsequently. We found in our analysis of 5 years worth of data that the topic selection panel did not always select technologies where there was RCT level evidence. Quite often it was because the randomised control trials were not in the UK and not relevant to the UK care pathway, and the topic selection committee favoured lesser trials, so in other words prospective cohort studies, case series, these sorts of trials where they were in the UK and more appropriate to assess the UK care pathway. So the message from this is that although randomised control trials are great, and if you have the resources to generate RCT level evidence, that's fantastic, but unless it matches your claims of benefit, the RCT may be worthless. It may actually be evidence generation in the wrong thing, and far better to have a cheaper, faster study that's based on the relevant claims of benefit that you're making than to do an RCT just for the sake of doing an RCT. So this is where we can help companies, because we can advise the companies on the sorts of trial that is most cost efficient for the company. So it may be that for a technology that's fairly straightforward, which has got some UK level evidence and the chance of using UK patients, far better to do 3 independent studies with real world data showing efficacy at each of those sites in the NHS, but totally independently, than one multinational RCT that may not be relevant to the value proposition in the UK.